Well, I'm not surprised how Money in the Bank went. It wasn't that good of a pay-per-view. I mean, they had some good matches. I won't deny that, but I just wish that some of these matches were, built up right and they had a different outcome than how they were supposed to go. At least that's what I was thinking they were going to go. Let's start first with the Usos defending their tag titles against the Wyatts, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. Not a bad tag match between these two teams. It was a good way to start the pay-per-view off. And, the fans were behind the Wyatts, I think, more than they were behind the Usos. And the Wyatts really dominated this match, especially how Luke Harper hit two suicide dives on the outside, and how they came very close to winning this match. They hit a double choke slam on one of the brothers, and they almost won. I thought they were going to win, but no, it wasn't over yet, and I love how the fans were into this match. In the end, the Usos got the victory with the two Superfly Splash from the top rope, and they retained their titles. I don't think this is over between them and the Wyatts, and I wouldn't mind seeing these two teams go at it again. Next match was the Divas Championship match between Paige and Naomi. A good match too. I think this was probably better than the last championship match Paige had at, I think it was Payback, and I think it was against Alicia Fox. I think that was the match, but this was a good match, and Naomi, surprised me when she did a over the top rope move and landed on Paige, taking her out. Both women trying to counter one another. Paige trying to lock in a submission hold of hers to win, but Paige couldn't lock it in, and Naomi was able to lock her own submission hold, but couldn't make Paige tap out. In the end, though, she hit. I don't know what it was, but I know it was a DDT kind of move, and was able to get the win and retain her championship. Good match between these two women. I'm happy how it went. Next, sorry, I had to use my phone to call the matches. Next match was Adam Rose versus Damien Sandow. Adam Rose won. I'm not even going to get into that. Next match was the Money in the Bank ladder match for the briefcase. It was Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler, Kofi Kingston, RVD, and Jack Swagger. Bad News Barrett was supposed to be in this match, but suffered a separated shoulder on SmackDown, thanks to Jack Swagger, who threw him into the barricade. Kind of a bad news for Bad News Barrett. He was actually my pick to win this, and I actually thought, they were going to give this to him. I thought he was going to win it, but, injuries can happen. It's a real shame. This guy was on a roll, and now I hope he gets better, and I hope he comes back soon. And I guess that means the Intercontinental title is going to be vacated between the new champion, which also sucks. This was actually a good match. This was a great match between all six of these guys. Dean Ambrose going after Seth Rollins, and it looked like that, some of these guys were going to win it. Dolph Ziggler, I swear, he should have won this. He should have won this match. He should have been the Money in the Bank winner, but once again, they'll be screwing him out of this match. Kofi Kingston, I thought was going to win, but he didn't, and that disappointed me. In the end, Seth Rollins wins thanks to Kane, who chokeslammed Dean Ambrose off the ladder and then hit him with the Tombstone Pile Driver. He helped Seth Rollins up, and Seth is now Mr. Money in the Bank. I don't mind Seth Rollins winning. I just, I really wish it was someone else. But I guess Seth Rollins is going to become world champion. Sucks, but hey, I mean, we might see Daniel Bryan versus Seth Rollins for the world title. I mean, that would be a pretty cool match. Both guys, Ring of Honor, former Ring of Honor guys, and former Ring of Honor champions. Wouldn't mind seeing these two guys go at it. Next match, let's see, what was it? Goldust and Stardust versus Ryback Soul. Goldust and Stardust won the match. It wasn't that good of a match. Kind of not surprised how this went, so glad how Goldust and Stardust won. Next match, Rusev versus Big E. Again, not going to get into this. Rusev wins. Probably going to face Jack Swagger soon. I hope it happens. I don't want to see him go up against like John Cena. Layla versus Summer Rae with Fandango as a special guest referee. Kind of predictable. Layla won the match. Wasn't into this thing. Summer Rae, I really did wish she won, but yeah, I guess this rivalry is going to continue. Now we get to the main event. This was for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. This was John Cena, Randy Orton, Kane, Roman Reigns, Alberto Del Rio, Sheamus, sorry, Cesaro, and Bray Wyatt. Sorry, it's been a long night. It's been crazy. Anyways, this was actually a pretty cool match. This was, I think, better than the Money in the Bank ladder match. All these guys hitting their finishers, all of them coming close to winning this matchup. Triple H and Stephanie were at ringside. They were watching the matchup, and I thought Bray Wyatt was gonna win this thing. Bray Wyatt, should have won this. The fans were behind him, and I hope he does win the championship soon. During the matchup, Randy got a cut right on his head, and he was bleeding a lot. He had to be taken out just to get that cleaned up. He went back into this match. He was still bleeding. When he was trying to climb up the ladder, Roman Reigns came in and started beating him, and he was bleeding a lot. And I'm surprised they didn't try to stop Randy. That was actually pretty good. I'm glad they didn't stop that match. Roman Reigns came close to winning it, but once again, Kane got involved. He chokeslammed Roman Reigns and took him out. Randy Orton came close to winning the thing, but John Cena, lo and behold, won the match. He hits the AA on Kane. He then hits the AA on Orton on top of Kane and gets the win. He is now a 15-time world champion. Oh my god. I mean, look, I got nothing against John Cena. Okay, I do have something against him. I don't like him, but I do respect how much he's done everything to his body, just for the fans, and for the Make-A-Wish thing. I'm glad he does that. But come on, really? You couldn't give this title to Roman Reigns. You couldn't give the title to Bray Wyatt. Why give it to John Cena? It makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. This was stupid. I hate how John Cena won. I really didn't like how this ended. I mean, even the fans didn't like this. There wasn't much reaction from the fans. I didn't give much reaction either. But yeah, there you have it. John Cena is now the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I really hope Seth cashes in that briefcase. I'd rather have Seth as champion than John Cena. I hope it happens soon. That's it, everybody. If you guys had a different opinion of what you thought about Money in the Bank, leave some comments below and let me know what you think. And if you think John Cena should have won the match or someone else should have won, then explain why. Take care, everybody, and see you all next time.